Hello, and welcome back to Fluent English Journey. My name is Ava, and I'm here to guide you on your journey to clear, confident, and natural English. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a lesson. Your support truly helps this channel grow. All right, take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin today's session. Have you ever felt like your day just slips away and you do nothing important? Like, hours pass and you ask yourself, where did the time go? Today, I want to share something that can change that feeling. It's a simple idea, but if you understand it and use it, it can make your life feel brighter, stronger, and more under your control. That idea is called proactivity. Proactivity is more than just doing things. It is noticing what you can do before things happen. It is taking small steps to guide your life, instead of just reacting to problems after they appear. And the best part? You can start learning and practicing it today, right now, while listening to this video. Let's begin with a story. Imagine a young woman, Anna, who works in a small office. Every day, she arrives at work, sits at her desk, and waits for her boss to tell her what to do. If her boss is busy, she waits even more. She feels frustrated, tired, and sometimes sad. She thinks, I want to grow, I want to be better, but I feel stuck. Anna does not know it yet, but she is waiting for life to happen to her. She is not proactive. One day, Anna notices something. Her colleague, Tom, always seems calm and happy. He never waits to be told what to do. He sees a problem, he solves it. He wants to learn something, he finds a way. And slowly, everyone notices him, including their boss. Anna starts asking herself, why does Tom get attention? Why does he seem happier? What is he doing differently? The first thing Anna learns is that being proactive is a choice. It is a small choice you make every day. You decide to do something before someone tells you. You take small steps. For example, if you see your desk is messy, don't wait for your boss to notice. Clean it. If you feel your English is weak, don't wait for a class or a teacher. Listen, speak, and practice every day. Small steps build habits. Small habits build your life. Now, let's pause and think about your life. Are you like Anna at the start? Waiting for things to happen? Or are you like Tom, taking steps, even small ones, to guide your life? Don't worry if you are at the beginning. The important part is to start. Today, we will explore how you can become proactive in your learning, in your work, and in your daily life, step by step. Anna decides to start small. She makes a list. Not a long list, just 3 things to do that day. First, she organizes her desk. Second, she writes one new idea for her work. Third, she asks a question to learn something new. She does these 3 things. And something amazing happens. She feels proud. She feels control. She smiles at the end of the day. She notices that action gives energy. Waiting gives nothing, but doing gives energy. You can practice this too. For example, after listening to this video, write 3 small actions you can take today to improve your English. Maybe listen to a 10-minute English podcast, write 5 new words, and speak 1 sentence to a friend in English. Small actions are the start of proactivity. As we continue, notice something important. Proactivity is not just about work or English. It is a way of thinking, a habit of the mind. When you practice it, your mind starts noticing opportunities instead of problems. You stop saying, I can't, and start saying, I will try. You stop waiting for instructions, and you start making your own steps. Anna faces a challenge. Her boss gives her a difficult task. In the past, she would panic and wait. This time, she takes a deep breath. She makes a plan. She looks for information. She asks for small advice, not instructions. She works step by step. By the end of the day, she completes the task. She feels tired but happy. She realizes proactivity works. It is not magic. It is effort plus awareness. Take a moment to imagine your life like Anna's story. What small step can you take today? Can you organize your space? Can you practice one English sentence? Can you ask a question to learn something new? Whatever it is, take that step. Proactivity is built from these small, simple steps, repeated every day. At the end of the day, Anna reflects. She smiles and thinks, I am not waiting anymore. I am creating my day. I am learning, I am trying, I am moving. And that is the first transformation. Anna is not the same person as yesterday. She has energy. She has hope. She has small power. And that, my friend, is the beginning of proactivity. Before we move to the next section, take this thought with you. Every action, no matter how small, changes your life. Listen carefully, because in the next part, we will explore the real secret behind proactivity, how to find opportunities, and how to use them to improve your English and your life. Have you ever noticed how some people always seem to find solutions, while others complain about the same problems every day? There is a simple reason for this. The first group sees opportunities, the second group sees only obstacles. This is one of the most important lessons about proactivity. The way you look at life changes your actions. Let's go back to Anna. She has started small, taking 3 steps every day. But soon, she faces a bigger challenge. Her office introduces a new system for work. Everyone is confused. Some colleagues are frustrated. They say, this system is too difficult. It is impossible to understand. But Anna remembers what she has learned about proactivity. Instead of waiting for help, she decides to explore it herself. She opens the manual, watches short tutorial videos, and experiments with small tasks. Step by step, she learns. By the end of the week, she understands more than her colleagues. People start asking her for advice. Her small actions have created a new opportunity. Here's the first key idea. Opportunities are often hidden inside problems. Problems are not just difficulties. They are chances to learn, grow, and show initiative. If you wait for instructions, problems can feel overwhelming. But if you act, you can find solutions. And every solution is a small victory that builds confidence. Now, think about your English learning. Many learners feel frustrated. They say, English is too hard. I don't understand native speakers. I make too many mistakes. But let's look at this differently. Every mistake is an opportunity. Every misunderstanding is a chance to learn. Every time you try to speak, even if it is difficult, you are practicing proactivity. You are not waiting for someone to teach you perfectly. You are finding opportunities in your own life to grow. Anna faces another situation. Her boss asks for a report with data she does not fully understand. In the past, she would feel afraid and wait. This time, she sees an opportunity. She calls a colleague, asks a few questions, and experiments with the data herself. She makes mistakes, yes, but she learns faster than ever before. At the end of the day, she feels proud. She says to herself, I can handle challenges. I can learn. I can grow. This is a powerful moment. Many people think that being proactive is only about doing more work. But it is deeper than that. It is about mindset. It is about choosing to look for opportunities instead of focusing on obstacles. It is about asking, what can I do now, instead of saying, I don't know what to do. Let's pause and practice a small speaking exercise. Repeat after me slowly. I can take small steps every day. I can find opportunities in problems. I can act, not wait. Say it again. One more time. These words help your brain understand proactivity. They are simple, but repetition strengthens both your English and your mindset. Now, let's explore a challenge Anna faces in her learning. She decides to improve her English at work because many of her emails and reports are read by clients in English. But she feels nervous. She thinks, my English is not good enough. I might make mistakes. This is a common feeling. Many people wait until they feel perfect before they try. But proactivity teaches something different. You don't need perfection to start. You need action. Anna starts small. She writes short emails in English, just a few sentences. She asks a colleague to check them. Sometimes she receives corrections. Sometimes she feels embarrassed. But she keeps going. Slowly, she notices improvement. She feels confident. She starts speaking in meetings. People understand her. She is learning faster than she ever thought possible. This is another lesson. Proactivity accelerates learning. When you act, you make mistakes. But mistakes are not failure. They are feedback. They are signs that you are trying. Feedback helps you improve faster than waiting for perfect conditions. Let's practice another speaking exercise. Think of a small problem you have in your life or English learning. It can be as simple as, I forget new words, or I don't speak with anyone. Now say aloud, I can take one small step today. I can try even if I make mistakes. I can learn from mistakes. Say it slowly, with confidence. This is the language of proactivity. Anna also discovers another secret. When you take initiative, other people notice. They trust you more. They see you as someone reliable. This is important for life and work. People like to follow those who act, not those who wait. By being proactive, Anna is slowly building her reputation. She is showing that she is someone who can handle challenges, who looks for solutions, who learns every day. Before we finish this section, I want you to remember this. Proactivity is about seeing opportunity, not just action. Action without awareness can be random. Awareness without action is useless. Combine both. Look for opportunity. Take small action. Repeat. Every day. And now, a reflection. Anna sits at her desk at the end of the week. She thinks about how much she has learned, not just about work, but about herself. She feels stronger. She feels capable. She smiles and writes in her notebook, I am learning. I am growing. I am in control. This reflection is important. It makes your actions meaningful. It connects your effort to your life story. Finally, your takeaway for today. Every problem is an opportunity. Every small action matters. Start now, not later. Practice English, practice life, and notice how small steps create big change. In the next section, we will explore how to plan proactive steps, how to avoid distractions, and how to turn small daily actions into a powerful habit that can change your life. Have you ever tried to do something important but felt lost because you didn't know where to start? Maybe you wanted to learn English, start a new project, or improve your life, but the steps were not clear. This is where planning becomes a powerful part of proactivity. Planning is not complicated. It is simply deciding what to do first, second, and third, and then taking action. Anna has learned to take small actions and see opportunities. But she notices a new problem. Sometimes she forgets what to do next. She starts feeling confused, and at the end of the day, she wonders if she really made progress. She realizes that small actions work best when they are organized into a plan. So, Anna begins to make a simple plan. Every morning, she writes 3 things she wants to achieve. Not 10 things, just 3. First, she wants to finish a report. Second, she wants to practice 1 English email. Third, she wants to learn a new word or phrase. This is her plan. She focuses on these 3 things, step by step. By the end of the day, she feels satisfaction. She has completed her steps. She has made progress. Here is an important lesson. Small, clear plans are more effective than large, unclear goals. Many people write long to-do lists and feel stressed because they cannot finish everything. Anna keeps it simple. She focuses on what is most important today. She takes action now, not later. Let's pause and think about your life. Take a moment and ask yourself, What are 3 small actions I can do today? It can be something like, listen to 5 minutes of English, write 1 sentence in English, speak 1 word to a friend. Keep it small. Keep it simple. Start now. Anna also discovers another secret about planning. She learns to break big tasks into small steps. For example, writing a report feels big and scary. But when she breaks it into small steps, it becomes manageable. Step 1. Gather information. Step 2. Write the introduction. Step 3. Write 1 paragraph. Step 4. Review. Step 5. Finish. Suddenly, the big task feels possible. This method works not only at work, but also for learning English. If a conversation feels too difficult, break it into small steps. Step 1. Read a short sentence. Step 2. Repeat it aloud. Step 3. Use 1 word in your own sentence. Step 4. Try a short conversation. Small steps make learning possible and enjoyable. Anna faces a challenge with this approach. One day, she tries to plan a full day. She writes all her tasks carefully, but something unexpected happens. A colleague asks for help. A meeting runs long. She feels frustrated. She wants to quit. But then she remembers, proactivity is not just planning. It is adapting. This is a key idea. Plans are important, but flexibility is just as important. Life is unpredictable. You cannot control everything. You can control your actions, but not the world around you. The secret is to follow your plan as much as possible and adjust when needed. Anna learns to keep calm, take a deep breath, and adjust her steps without losing focus. This keeps her proactive mindset strong. Now, let's practice speaking. Repeat after me slowly. I make small, simple plans. I take 1 step at a time. I adjust when needed. I am proactive every day. Say it aloud, slowly and clearly. Feel the words. This practice helps your English and your mindset grow together. Anna also discovers the importance of tracking progress. Every evening, she writes what she achieved. Not just tasks, but learning too. For example, today she learned 2 new English words. She practiced 1 sentence aloud. She finished part of a report. By writing this down, she sees her growth. She realizes that small progress every day adds up to big change over time. Another important lesson is avoiding distractions. Many people want to be proactive, but spend time on things that do not matter. Anna notices she often checks her phone too much. She decides to limit distractions. When she works or practices English, she keeps her phone away. She focuses fully on her small steps. This makes her work more effective and faster. Take a moment to reflect. Think about 1 distraction in your life that slows you down. It could be social media, too many messages, or even daydreaming. Now imagine removing it for 1 hour. What could you do? What small step could you take to improve your English or your day? Speak it aloud slowly. This is the language of action and proactivity. At the end of the week, Anna looks back. She sees her growth. Small plans, small steps, small adjustments, and focus have changed her life. She feels more confident, capable, and motivated. She smiles and says, I am learning. I am acting. I am proactive. Your takeaway from this section is simple. Make small plans, break big tasks into steps, track your progress, avoid distractions, and adjust when needed. Proactivity is not magic. It is consistent, thoughtful action. And every day, these small actions shape your future. In the next section, we will explore how to build strong habits, how to make proactive actions part of your daily life, and how to keep your motivation high even when challenges appear. Have you ever tried to change your life but felt that after a few days, everything went back to the same routine? This is very common. The reason is simple. Action is important, but habits are more powerful. A habit is something you do automatically, without thinking. And when your small proactive actions become habits, your life begins to change naturally. Anna has learned to take small steps and plan them. But at first, she still forgets sometimes. Some days she feels tired or distracted. She realizes that proactivity must become a habit, not just a choice once in a while. She decides to create a simple routine that is easy to follow every day. Her new routine is simple. Every morning, she spends 5 minutes writing her small plan for the day. Then she works on her most important task first. After that, she spends 10 minutes practicing English. At the end of the day, she writes what she accomplished. That's it. Simple. Short. Doable. But repeating it every day makes it powerful. Slowly, her brain begins to expect these actions. They become habits. Here is the first key idea. Small habits are stronger than big actions done once. You don't need to do a lot at once. You just need to be consistent. 5 minutes a day can be more powerful than 2 hours once a week. Anna also discovers another lesson. Habits grow faster when they are connected to something you already do. For example, she drinks a cup of coffee every morning. She decides, after coffee, I will write my small plan. This is called habit stacking. Connecting a new habit to an old habit makes it easier to do every day. Let's pause and practice speaking. Repeat after me. I can make small habits. I can do a little every day. I can connect new habits to old ones. Say it slowly, clearly, and with confidence. Feel the words in your mouth. This is how English and life habits grow together. Anna faces a challenge with habits. Some days, she feels tired or lazy. She wants to skip her English practice or her planning. At first, she feels guilty. But then she learns another important lesson. It is okay to miss a day. Missing one day does not mean failure. What matters is to return the next day. One day missed is a small pause, not the end of your habit. This is the second key idea, consistency over perfection. Being proactive is not about never failing. It is about returning to action every day. Anna learns to forgive herself and continue her habits, no matter what. This gives her freedom and strength. Now, think about your own English learning or daily life. What is one small habit you can create today? Maybe listening to 5 minutes of English in the morning, speaking one sentence to a friend, or writing one word in a notebook. Keep it small. Keep it consistent. Small habits create big results. Speak it aloud. I will take one small step every day. I will be consistent. I will grow. Anna also learns the power of tracking her habits. She draws a simple chart with days of the week and marks every day she completes her habit. At first, it feels small. But over time, seeing a chain of successful days motivates her. She does not want to break the chain. This simple method helps her stay proactive and consistent. Another important lesson is rewarding yourself. Anna gives herself small rewards for completing habits. For example, after finishing her English practice, she listens to her favorite song. After completing her daily plan, she enjoys a cup of tea. Rewards are not about treats only, they're about positive reinforcement. Your brain learns to associate action with satisfaction. Let's practice a reflection exercise. Close your eyes for a moment and think, what small habit could make your English better or your day more productive? Now imagine yourself doing it every day for a week. How would you feel after 7 days? Say aloud, I am building small habits. I am learning every day. I am becoming proactive. Finally, Anna notices a bigger change. Habits create momentum. Each small action builds energy for the next. At first, 5 minutes of English seems small. But after 1 month, she can speak more sentences, understand more, and feel more confident. Habits create growth that feels natural and unstoppable. Your takeaway for this section is simple. Create small, consistent habits, connect them to routines, track them, reward yourself, and forgive yourself when you miss a day. This is how proactive people make lasting change. One small step repeated every day is more powerful than large, random actions. In the next section, we will explore overcoming challenges and staying motivated, even when life feels difficult, and how to use proactivity to face fear and uncertainty with confidence. Have you ever felt afraid to try something new? Maybe speaking in English, starting a project, or sharing an idea. Fear and doubt are normal. Even the most proactive people feel them. The difference is how they respond. Proactive people do not let fear stop them. They feel it, then act anyway. Anna faces this challenge herself. One day, her boss asks her to give a short presentation in English. Her heart races. She feels nervous. She worries about mistakes. She thinks, what if I say something wrong? What if people laugh? These thoughts make her want to run away. For a moment, she almost does. But then she remembers everything she has learned about proactivity. She asks herself, what can I do now to prepare? The first step is preparation. Anna writes down what she wants to say. She practices slowly, sentence by sentence. She speaks in front of a mirror, then to a friend. She makes small corrections and repeats. By breaking the task into small steps, it becomes manageable. Preparation reduces fear. Action creates confidence. Here is the first key idea. Fear is normal, but action reduces it. Waiting for fear to disappear is useless. Taking small, proactive steps is the solution. The more you act, the less fear controls you. Anna also learns the importance of positive self-talk. She practices saying things like, I can do this. I am prepared. I will try my best. Speaking positive words to yourself slowly, aloud, can strengthen confidence. It is like training your mind the same way you train your body. Now, let's practice. Repeat after me. I can face challenges. I will act even if I am afraid. Every step I take makes me stronger. Say it slowly, clearly, and with feeling. Feel your voice grow stronger as you say it. Another challenge Anna faces is distraction and lack of motivation. Some days she feels tired. She wants to skip her habits. She wants to procrastinate. This is normal. Even proactive people feel lazy or distracted sometimes. The key is to remember your goal and start small. Anna reminds herself of her purpose, improving her English and feeling confident at work. She takes one small step, reading one sentence in English. That small step leads to the next, writing one word. Then speaking one sentence. Action creates motivation. Movement creates energy. Here is an important lesson. Motivation often follows action, not the other way around. Many people wait for motivation before acting. Proactive people act first, and motivation comes naturally. Small steps lead to momentum. Anna also discovers the power of support and encouragement. She talks to friends and colleagues who inspire her. She shares her small successes with them. Their encouragement fuels her determination. You do not need to do everything alone. Proactive people seek support, share learning, and celebrate small wins together. Let's do a speaking reflection. Think about one challenge in your life or English learning. It could be fear of speaking, fear of mistakes, or feeling too shy. Now say aloud, I can face this challenge. I will take one small step. I will act even if I feel afraid. Speak slowly and clearly. Feel the power in these words. Anna faces her presentation day. She is nervous, but she acts. She speaks slowly, clearly, and makes a few small mistakes. That is okay. Everyone understands her. People smile, nod, and appreciate her effort. She finishes, feels proud, and notices something important. Action builds confidence. The fear she felt earlier is smaller now. She sees that facing challenges is the fastest way to grow. Another key idea is reflection after action. Anna writes in her notebook what went well, what she learned, and what she can improve next time. Reflection makes proactive action even stronger. It turns every experience into a lesson. It turns mistakes into tools for growth. Finally, Anna realizes a bigger truth. Life will always have challenges, uncertainty, and fear. Proactivity does not remove problems. It gives you the power to act, to learn, and to grow despite them. Each small step builds courage, each action builds skill, and each habit builds momentum. Your takeaway from this section is simple. Fear is natural, action reduces it. Motivation follows action, support helps, and reflection strengthens growth. Practice these steps every day. Speak them aloud. Act, learn, grow. In the next section, we will explore how to use proactivity to create long-term success, how small daily actions accumulate, and how to connect everything you have learned into a life-changing routine. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to succeed naturally while others struggle, even when both work hard? The difference is often how small actions connect over time. Success is rarely one big event. It is the result of many small, consistent, proactive steps repeated every day. Anna has learned about taking small actions, planning, building habits, facing fear, and staying motivated. Now, she wants to see how all these pieces fit together. She notices that each habit supports another. Her daily English practice helps her confidence at work. Her planning helps her focus on learning new skills. Her small actions create momentum that makes challenges easier to face. Everything connects. Here is the first key idea. Small, consistent actions create long-term results. One day of practice is small. 1 week shows improvement. 1 month creates real growth. And over a year, the change can be incredible. Anna begins to see her life not just as separate days, but as a story she is actively creating. Anna decides to create a simple long-term plan. She wants to improve her English, become more confident at work, and prepare for bigger responsibilities. She breaks it into small, manageable steps. Step 1. Practice English 10 minutes every day. Step 2. Take one small initiative at work daily. Step 3. Reflect on progress at the end of the week. Step 4. Adjust and add new habits every month. Step 5. Celebrate growth and learning. This is another important lesson. Long-term success comes from linking small habits to bigger goals. Each action may feel small, but over time, it compounds into real results. Just like a tree grows from a small seed, your success grows from small, consistent efforts. Let's pause and practice speaking. Repeat after me slowly. Small steps every day create big results. I will connect my habits to my goals. I am growing stronger every day. Speak clearly and slowly. Feel the words in your mind. These sentences help your English and your mindset grow together. Anna also learns the power of review and reflection. At the end of each week, she writes what she achieved, what she struggled with, and what she wants to focus on next week. Reflection is like looking at a map of your journey. It helps you see where you are going, and how to adjust your steps. Without reflection, habits can become automatic but aimless. With reflection, each action becomes meaningful. Another lesson Anna discovers is celebrating progress. Even small wins matter. When she practices English, completes tasks, or handles a challenge proactively, she acknowledges her effort. Positive reinforcement makes her motivated to continue. This is a secret many people overlook. Success feels better when you notice your growth, even in small steps. Anna's journey also shows the importance of balance. Being proactive does not mean working all the time or ignoring rest. She learns to include short breaks, time for fun, and moments to relax. Balanced action is sustainable action. Small, consistent steps plus rest create long-term growth without burnout. Let's practice a reflection exercise together. Think about one big goal you have. Now, imagine breaking it into small, daily actions. Imagine yourself doing one step today, another tomorrow, and continuing every day. Say aloud, I can achieve my goals with small steps. I will act every day. I am building my future. Speak slowly, clearly, and feel the power in these words. Anna notices a final, important truth. Proactivity is not just about work or English. It is a way of living. Every small action, every habit, every reflection, and every challenge faced proactively adds to her growth as a person. She feels empowered. She feels capable. She smiles and writes in her notebook, I am creating my life. I am learning. I am acting. I am growing. Your takeaway from this section is simple. Connect small actions to bigger goals, reflect on progress, celebrate small wins, maintain balance, and repeat consistently. Over time, these small, daily proactive steps create long-term success, confidence, and freedom. In the next section, we will explore how to maintain this proactive lifestyle, how to stay consistent for months and years, and how to continue growing in English, work, and life, even when challenges appear. Have you ever started something with excitement but slowly lost interest over time? This happens to many people. The difference between temporary effort and long-term growth is consistency over time. Proactivity is not just about short bursts of action. It is about living proactively every day, month, and year. Anna has learned to take small actions, build habits, face challenges, and connect her steps to long-term goals. But she realizes that life is not always predictable. Some weeks are busy. Some days she feels tired. Some challenges seem bigger than she expected. She notices that maintaining proactivity requires strategies, not just effort. The first strategy Anna discovers is review and reflection regularly. At the end of each week, she writes what she achieved, what she learned, and what she wants to improve. At the end of each month, she reviews bigger goals, English learning, work projects, and personal growth. Reflection keeps her aware of her journey. It reminds her why she started and motivates her to continue. Here is an important lesson. Proactive living requires awareness. When you are aware of your actions, progress, and habits, you can adjust, improve, and stay consistent. Without awareness, it is easy to drift back into passive habits, waiting for life to happen. Anna also learns the importance of flexibility and adaptation. Sometimes, plans do not go as expected. A meeting runs long. A project changes. She feels tired. She wants to skip her English practice. Instead of giving up, she adapts. She shortens her practice, focuses on one task, and continues the next day. Proactivity does not mean perfection. It means taking action despite obstacles. Let's practice speaking slowly. I can stay proactive every day. I can adapt when plans change. I will continue even when it is difficult. Repeat it aloud. Feel the strength in your voice. These words are powerful tools for your mind and your English. Another strategy Anna uses is tracking progress visually. She marks days on a calendar when she completes her habits. Over time, the chain of successes grows. Seeing the chain motivates her to continue. This simple visual feedback makes a big difference. You can do the same with your English practice or daily goals. Small marks on a calendar create a sense of achievement and momentum. Anna also realizes the importance of continuous learning. Life changes, work changes, and English changes too. She decides to never stop learning. Each day, she looks for small ways to improve, a new word, a new phrase, a new way to organize her work. Proactivity is about growth, not just completing tasks. Growth keeps life exciting and fulfilling. Let's do a speaking reflection. Think about your life and goals. What is one small action you can take today to maintain growth? Speak it aloud slowly. I will continue learning every day. I will take small actions. I am growing. Say it clearly. Feel each word as you speak. This practice trains both your mind and your English skills. Anna also learns the value of celebrating milestones. Every small achievement matters. Completing a week of habits, finishing a project, or speaking a few sentences in English, these are all milestones. Celebration motivates her to continue. Remember, progress is not only about big results, it is about appreciating small wins along the way. Finally, Anna understands a bigger truth. Proactivity is a lifestyle, not a task. It is a way of approaching every day with awareness, action, reflection, and growth. It shapes who you are and who you will become. She writes in her notebook, I am proactive. I create my life. I learn. I grow. I adapt. I continue. These words remind her that her life is in her hands. Your takeaway from this section is clear. Maintain proactive habits with awareness, reflection, adaptation, continuous learning, and celebration of milestones. Make proactivity a lifestyle. Small actions every day add up to a powerful, lasting change. In the next section, we will explore how to apply proactivity specifically to improving your English skills, including speaking, listening, and real-life communication, using everything we have learned so far. Have you ever felt stuck in your English learning? You study for a while, but your speaking is slow, your listening is difficult, and sometimes it feels like you are not improving at all. This is a common problem. The secret to real improvement is proactive practice, not just waiting for classes or instructions. Anna has learned to take small actions, plan, build habits, and face challenges. Now, she decides to apply these lessons directly to her English. She asks herself, how can I act every day to improve my English? What small steps can I take that will really make a difference? The first step is listening actively every day. Anna starts small. She listens to short English podcasts or videos for 5 minutes. She repeats simple sentences aloud, slowly, and clearly. She doesn't try to understand everything at first. She focuses on words she knows, pronunciation, and rhythm. Small, consistent listening builds understanding over time. Here is a key idea. Consistency beats intensity. Listening 5 minutes every day is more powerful than 1 hour once a week. Your brain begins to recognize words, sentence patterns, and pronunciation naturally. This is how fluency grows. Anna also practices speaking proactively. She doesn't wait for a teacher or friend to talk to her. She speaks aloud to herself. She practices sentences, describes her day in English, or repeats phrases she heard in videos. Speaking regularly strengthens confidence, even if she makes mistakes. Mistakes are not failures. They are feedback and learning opportunities. Let's practice together. Repeat slowly, I speak in English every day. I make mistakes and learn. My confidence grows with practice. Say it clearly, slowly, and with feeling. This trains both your voice and your mind for English fluency. Next, Anna uses writing for learning. She writes short sentences, new words, or small stories in English. Writing helps her remember vocabulary, practice grammar, and structure her thoughts. She writes one sentence, then another, every day. Over time, her sentences become longer and more confident. Anna also applies reflection to English. At the end of each week, she asks herself, what did I learn? What was difficult? What can I improve next week? She notes new words, phrases, and challenges. Reflection turns everyday practice into meaningful learning. Another important strategy Anna discovers is finding opportunities to use English in real life. She greets colleagues in English, asks short questions, or reads signs and menus in English. Every small interaction is a chance to apply learning. Proactivity is about creating learning opportunities, not waiting for them. Let's do a speaking exercise. Think of one small English step you can do today. Maybe it is speaking one sentence to a friend, writing one word in a notebook, or listening to a short video. Now say aloud, I will take one small step in English today. I am learning every day. I am improving. Speak slowly, clearly, and with confidence. Anna also learns the power of combining listening, speaking, and writing. She listens for 5 minutes, repeats aloud for 5 minutes, and writes 1 or 2 sentences. This combination strengthens memory, pronunciation, and fluency. Small, consistent practice in different ways accelerates improvement. Finally, Anna realizes a bigger truth. Proactive English learning is like life. It requires small steps, consistency, reflection, and courage to face mistakes. She smiles and says, every small step I take makes me stronger. Every word I speak brings me closer to fluency. I am creating my English skill every day. Your takeaway from this section is clear. Apply proactivity to English by listening, speaking, writing, reflecting, and using opportunities in real life. Small, consistent actions create real improvement. Start today, take one step, and notice your growth over time. In the next section, we will explore how to combine proactive habits, long-term goals, and English learning into a life-changing routine, bringing together everything you have learned so far. Have you ever tried to improve your life or your English, but felt lost about what to do every day? Sometimes we know we should act, but the steps are not clear. This is why creating a complete daily routine is so powerful. A routine connects all your proactive actions into a smooth flow. It makes growth natural, consistent, and enjoyable. Anna has learned small actions, habits, planning, reflection, and proactive English practice. Now she wants to create a routine that combines all of these lessons. She thinks, if I follow a clear routine every day, I can make progress in work, life, and English without feeling overwhelmed. Her first step is morning planning. She spends 5 minutes each morning writing 3 small goals for the day. She asks herself, what is most important today? What small steps will I take to learn, grow, and act? Planning first thing gives her clarity and direction. Next, Anna sets a short focused work period. She chooses one task to complete without distraction. She puts her phone away and focuses fully on one task. This is her proactive work session. Small, focused actions create real progress faster than scattered effort. After work, Anna includes English listening and speaking practice. She listens to short podcasts or videos, repeats sentences aloud, and writes 1 or 2 sentences. She combines listening, speaking, and writing every day. This small, consistent effort accelerates learning. Anna also includes reflection and review. At the end of each day, she writes what she accomplished, what she learned, and one thing she can improve tomorrow. Reflection is like a mirror for her actions. It helps her see growth, learn from mistakes, and stay motivated. Here is a key idea. A routine does not have to be long or complicated. Anna's routine takes less than 1 hour of focused effort every day. But repeated daily, it creates momentum, confidence, and growth. Let's practice speaking together. Repeat slowly. I create a daily routine. I take small steps every day. I reflect, learn, and grow. I am proactive in life and learning. Speak clearly, slowly, and with feeling. These words strengthen your mind and your English skills. Anna also learns the importance of flexibility within routine. Sometimes meetings run long. Sometimes she feels tired. She adapts her routine, maybe shortening practice, moving tasks to another time, or adjusting goals. A routine is a guide, not a prison. Adaptation keeps proactivity sustainable. Another lesson is tracking progress visually. Anna marks her completed tasks on a calendar. She draws a check for each small step completed. Over time, she sees a chain of successes. This visual reminder motivates her to continue. Momentum grows naturally when you can see it. Anna also includes small rewards in her routine. After completing tasks, practicing English, or reflecting, she allows herself a short break, a cup of tea, or a walk. Rewards make habits enjoyable and reinforce consistency. Let's do a reflection exercise. Think about your day. What 3 small actions can you take to improve your English, work, or life? Now say aloud slowly, I will follow a simple daily routine. I will take small actions every day. I am growing stronger and more confident. Speak with confidence and clarity. This practice combines language and mindset growth. Finally, Anna notices a bigger truth. Life is a journey, not a destination. Proactive routines are not about perfection. They're about small, consistent steps that build growth, learning, and confidence over time. She smiles and writes in her notebook, I create my day. I act, learn, and grow. My routine shapes my life. I am proactive every day. Your takeaway from this section is simple. Create a short, consistent daily routine. Include planning, focused action, English practice, reflection, flexibility, tracking, and rewards. Small, repeated steps build long-term success in life and learning. In the next section, we will explore how to stay inspired, overcome setbacks, and continue growing proactively for years, completing the full picture of a proactive lifestyle. Have you ever started something with excitement but lost motivation after a few days or weeks? This is very common. Life has challenges, distractions, and unexpected events. Even proactive people face setbacks. The difference is how they respond. Proactive people do not give up. They adapt, reflect, and continue. Anna has built small actions, habits, routines, and proactive English practice. But one week, she faces a difficult situation. A project at work is delayed. She feels stressed. Her English practice feels slow. She feels like giving up. For a moment, she wonders, am I making progress at all? This is a key moment for learning. Anna remembers one truth. Setbacks are not failure. They are part of growth. Every challenge is an opportunity to learn, improve, and become stronger. She asks herself, what can I do now, even if it is small? The first step is reflection. Anna writes in her notebook, what happened? What can I control? What can I improve tomorrow? She separates what she can act on from what is beyond her control. This helps her focus on action instead of frustration. Here is an important idea. Focus on what you can control, act on it, and let go of what you cannot. Many people waste energy worrying about things they cannot change. Proactive people use energy for action, learning, and improvement. Anna then decides to take one small proactive step. She practices English for 10 minutes, reviews her small plan, and completes one task for work. This small action feels powerful. It reminds her that even small progress matters. Momentum starts again with one step. Let's practice together. Repeat slowly. I focus on what I can control. I take small actions. I continue even when it is difficult. I am growing every day. Speak clearly and slowly. Feel the words. They are tools for your mind and English skills. Another lesson Anna learns is using inspiration from others. She reads a story about someone who improved their English in small steps over months. She listens to a motivational podcast. She talks to a friend who shares their learning experience. Inspiration fuels action. It reminds her why she started and keeps her motivated. Anna also learns self-compassion. She tells herself, it is okay to feel tired. It is okay to make mistakes. What matters is returning to action. Being kind to herself allows her to continue without guilt or frustration. Proactive people balance effort with self-care. Let's do a speaking reflection. Think about a recent setback in your life or English learning. Now say aloud, I will act even when it is difficult. I will learn from setbacks. I am proactive and growing. Speak slowly, clearly, and with confidence. Feel your strength as you say it. Anna applies these lessons daily. She keeps her small proactive actions, habits, and routines. She adapts when challenges appear. She reflects regularly. She finds inspiration. She celebrates small wins. Over time, setbacks no longer stop her. Instead, they become lessons, reminders, and fuel for growth. Finally, Anna realizes a bigger truth. Proactivity is a lifelong journey. Life will always have challenges, distractions, and unexpected events. The key is to continue acting, learning, reflecting, and growing. Every small step, repeated daily, builds long-term confidence, skill, and success. Your takeaway from this section is simple but powerful. Accept setbacks as part of growth. Focus on what you can control. Take small proactive actions. Find inspiration and continue consistently. Life and learning are journeys. Proactivity ensures you move forward, no matter what challenges appear. In the next and final section, we will reflect on everything we have learned, summarize the most important lessons, and show how to continue your proactive journey in English and life, completing your transformation. Thank you so much for joining today's lesson here at Fluent English Journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below telling me what you want to learn next. Your support helps the channel grow and helps me create more lessons for you. Take care, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next class.